easily be well treated off a mark of 74 on handicap debut, with Jim Crowley taking over from Sheen Murphy. Again, one that I don't think will be too far away. And going forward is Shoot the Moon, another possible pace angle. So I think they'll crack on with things here. I think there is a fair bit of pace on. I think that'll suit the Blue Bower. But as I say, it's tricky. It's a trappy little affair. And I thought of the two divisions, the harder of the two of them. Right, just a few more to go forward. And we'll get up and join John Hunt. All yours.
Thank you ever so much, Tom. As the last two prepare to load up here. Philippa Victoria, guided in now, stall 10. And Nihal, stall 4 to complete the lineup. This is the Unibet 3 Unibusa Day handicap. Over a 7 furlong trip. Just about all set now. We're ready to go. And they're off. Over 7, Rodan to the outside, pushed up to try and get a decent early break. Shoot the Moon away well, so too Nihal, and away very well was Epic Endeavour towards the inside running rail as well. So Epic Endeavour, Nihal together with Shoot the Moon, and on the outside Philippa Victoria. Just in behind those is Glorious Zoff. Rodan couldn't get to the lead and is just nudged along in behind them as Kazbaz travels up strongly and Angelic Time directly in behind that. Meanwhile, the well-fancied Rodans flat out now, 2 from the back end of the field. Dutch Decoy, one of the back markers, and the Blue Bower, although she travels strongly, is last and with 8 lengths to find on the field. Philippa Victoria is the one with 3.5 furlongs to go. She's out in front here under Sylvester de Souza and sitting by a length in front. From in second, Shoot the Moon. Then comes Epic Endeavour, red sleeves and cap ridden along. Nihal comes next. Kazbaz travelling okay. They're followed by Glorious Zoff on the outside. Rodin, Angelic Time goes for the cutaway on the inside. The Blue Boa tries to make ground between runners, and Dutch Decoy is the one who is last of all. Stretching on though, Philippa Victoria. Sylvester de Souza, has he pinched this? A fair way to go just yet though. Staying on now is Rodan from the back. Watch for Dutch Decoy and the yellow jacket of Nihal finishing well. Epic Endeavour still there with a chance as well. Philippa Victoria tying up very badly indeed. Down the outside, this was Dutch Decoy. Dutch Decoy, great run for second place. In behind them was Epic Endeavour, Rodan Nihal, and Philippa Victoria gave way late in the day. All changed late on. Dutch Decoy came with that strong run on the outside.
Yeah, an extraordinary finish, and on the day it's a double for Franny Norton and Mark Johnson. Mark Johnson in
keeping on from the rear of the field and stayed on really strongly. Every chance on pedigree that this horse would get the trip, and so it has proved, as kept on very strongly down the centre of the track. Nihal's run better. Oh, your heart goes out to Sylvester de Souza and Philippa Victoria. He did nearly pinch it, and she's run an absolutely cracking race back in trip from last time, and they did go forward again. And Nihal, I thought, shaped with a good deal of promise. She's been better switched to the all-weather. She should have been all right on the turf last time, daughter of Pivotal. That was easing good ground, but she's been better switched back to this sort of track, and maybe the more flatter tracker has suited her that little bit. But right out towards the centre of the track. First go for Mark Johnson. He's won with a couple of debutants for his yard tonight, but the one earlier on was a 2-year-old. The disappointment of the race was Angelic Time, who just faded out of it. As far as Glorious Zoff, just could never really get involved, just keeping on from a little bit further back. I thought Kazbaz has run okay, may well take a step forward for the run. It was a really good ride from Sylvester de Souza on Philippa Victoria. It was kept straight and true late on, but just run out of puff. It can be a long way home here, and so it's proved. Epic Endeavour is shaped with a good bit of promise for Martin Dwyer. That's a little bit more like it, but down towards the centre of the track, the winner has kept on really strongly, Dutch Decoy, proving well treated. Still lightly raced, this 3-year-old. Just keeping an eye on him out of the stalls. We associate this yard, and he has shown pace before with going up and being handy, and he did that for Richard Fahey a few times. So we certainly associate this yard with him getting out and getting handy. But he's nudged along into the bridle early doors down in the rear of the field, and he's kept up to his work. This is the new way we've seen this evening from Norton and Johnston. He just had to look in behind him there as well, because I don't think he helped the Blue Bower. Didn't really see her finishing effort. She's last at this stage. You can see what happens to her late on. I think Rodin's shaped with a good bit of promise again, coming from the rear of the field. He just couldn't quite match the finishing kick of the eventual winner, who is tracking him. He's last at this stage, but tracking him into the pace. And Franny's been really at it, just nudging and niggling away from the word go, from the gates, and then he has to get serious. Rodin really steers a march on him, but this horse is absolutely sprouted. Wings late on, never mind about getting 7 furlongs. It looks as though he'd get a mile based upon this. Right out towards the centre of the track, he's kept on really strongly. The Blue Bower went inside, blue sleeves, you can see. She's run well again, and we know she sees it out, and she's stayed every bit of this because she has done before, but I wonder if this mark has just caught up with her and where she's had to make a challenge from. But then that's where the winners come from. Right out the rear and last to first again for Franny Norton to beat a host of horses in behind. Try and tie up the places for you shortly, but there is the winner. Franny Norton, Mark Johnson. That's how they always do it, last to first again.